Rosina, it's lovely to finally meet you. I'm looking forward to hearing your story and a little bit more about your skin concern. So why don't you give us a bit of a background about you and what it is I can do for you?
Hi, Dr. Bradley. Ek is 'n moeder van 5. En soos alle moeders weet, het ons glad nie tyd vir onsself. I don't really have a skin routine. I don't have time for it because, kids take up all your time. I reaching middle age, hormones are causing hyper-pigmentation, so I really need to do something about that, which is why we're here.
Okay, so you've said that you've noticed the pigmentation forming, it's getting worse now, or have you had it for a long period of time?
The moment you know you're hitting 40, they started literally then.
So it's just the hyperpigmentation, that's your concern?
No, and I've got like these 3 dots on the front of my forehead. It feels like it's the first thing people see when they look at me.
You have the 3 little spots on your head that you want to get sorted out, on your forehead, and you have this hyperpigmentation, which you're now noticing more evidently.
Yes.
The good news is that none of this is impossible to manage. It's actually fairly straightforward. Now, the pigmentation that you're seeing on your skin does tie up a little bit with your story about not having time for your skin or not using any particular product or sunscreen or any of those issues, right? That in itself would be a bit of a problem in terms of trying to fix it. We have to change the program slightly. I hear you say that convenience is very, very important to you. So what we need to do is incorporate a program that is so simple, but yet very much focused on the pigmentation and evening out of the skin's coloration. Now, in different skin tones, people age differently. So in a very fair skin tone, aging shows with fine lines, wrinkling, and almost crinkle-like texture of the skin. As the skin tone changes, the coloration becomes the predominant worry for aging. So if you look at an individual with a much darker skin tone, they very seldom present with the fine lines and wrinkles. They present more with hyperpigmentation. So your treatment program is very much an anti-aging program or an age correction program where we need to rebuild the skin, reduce that inflammation and the eating away of your skin, and also, as a third component, we need to suppress the hyperpigmentation. The first thing is, we need to encourage your skins to shed some of those top layers. At the age we're all in, middle years, as the skin gets thicker, instead of shedding the top like it would when we were younger, it stays on the top. And this gives the skin a very rough, dull look to the complexion. Importantly, that also stops ingredients from penetrating into the skin. Natural exfoliation is very important. Secondly, we need to give you products that are going to suppress the free radicals on your skin. We call those antioxidants. And a strong antioxidant that also builds collagen. It does 2 at the same time, so it's not multiple products. And then finally, to suppress the hyperpigmentation, we're going to use an ingredient that actually targets the pigment cell and doesn't switch it off, doesn't harm the pigment cell, but just slows it down just a little bit. That will give you results over a 2 to maybe 3 month period. Just be aware of that timing. The good news is they too are manageable, but that's not home care. To get those treated, they can be extracted or removed, not surgically, but they can be removed with a liquid spray. But for that, you'd need to go and see your dermatologist, and they will remove that quite easily. I would encourage you start your skincare program first, because sometimes that little burning exercise can leave a mark. This home care program that I'm proposing will prevent that from forming in the first place. A consistent program to bring about those results you're looking for, but absolutely doable. So I'm very excited for your journey. Rosina, thank you so much. I can't wait to see your results. I'm sure it's going to be amazing.